He incited, and according to Donald Trump, we got what we deserved.
Hey y'all, what's up? Hey Diva, how y'all doing? Y'all started to go on stream, y'all, to invite you up, but I don't know if I'm ready. Hey Lock Queen, what's up, babes? Hey little baby, what's up? Hey Abby, hey Gina. For basketball wives, honey, for basketball wives. I haven't had a chance to look at your review yet because I've been running all day. I've been looking at the impeachment trial, so I really haven't looked at anything other than the impeachment trial most of the day. What's up, Sly Sylvia? What's up, babe? Hey, New Jones. Oh, Lord. Who be cussing out on Basketball Wives? Abby? Who you cussing out? It's only been one episode. Who we cussing out? But it's Sade rock and roll, though. I think part of the problem is all we have is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And so we just putting everybody in. Like, Sade ain't rock and roll. So what you're trying to tell me is you want this video monetized? We're just getting started, Twitter sister, baby. We're just getting started. Malaysian, you don't like her? I didn't like how she acted last night. I didn't like how she acted at all. Hey, Dylan. Listen. What's up, G-Shaw? It's snowing here, too. It is snowing here, too. It's supposed to snow here till Tuesday. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this party started. I watch Basketball Wives. And who is the little lady, the one in the long distance relationship? Oh, that's what's that child name? The bootleg Cardi B. What's the child name? Shit. You got your snowblower? I know that's right. You haven't been working for 2 days in the house with your wine? I know that's right. She a mixer, like she used a lot of different instruments. I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh, you talking about Sade? You still talking Phoebe? That's it, Phoebe. Yeah, I mean, I like Sade. Don't get me wrong, and we're gonna get to that. We'll get to the. I guess we can start with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame since we already sort of started the conversation. So, the newest inductees of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame have been announced, and the people are Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, Tina Turner, Shaka Khan, LL Cool J, and Dionne Warwick. Again, I don't have a problem with these names. Let me be clear. I have a problem with all of this being under the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I feel like they're going to have to extend the name of the Hall of Fame. What's up? Uh-oh. Oh. Thank you. I'm not going to call your government name. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you so much. It is much appreciated, child, for the snow. And they said it's for the snow. Thank you, because that's exact, because I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Right. And see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like we need to change the name to Music Hall of Fame, American Music Hall of Fame. Well, they can't even say that because, like, I think the Rolling Stones and the Beatles are already in, so you can't even really say you can't even really say that, you know. But again, I'm not. I don't have a problem with these people as far as their contribution to music. I just have a problem with them being called rock and roll. I just call me a stickler. Call me a stickler. Yeah, Carolyn. It's been very, very. We'll get to the impeachment, but they've been putting on a very good case, a very, very good case. Yeah, I just think it should be. I think it should be Music Hall of Fame because when you go back to the beginning, when they first started the early inductees were rock and roll. That's it. They were rock and roll, and then they started expanding out, probably because they were running out of people. I mean, that's like the Grand Ole Opry. The Grand Ole Opry ain't gonna let Run DMC in. I'm sorry, they ain't gonna do it. You know, and so I just feel like either create a new lane for the different types of music or change the name. Now, I have been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful museum. The area when I went, the area where the music was, where you could purchase music was, oh my gosh, like, I mean, it was like old school Tower Records. I remember Tower Records. There used to be 4 and 5 floors of just music. It was very reminiscent of that. And I mean, it was like right after Prince had been inducted. And they had all kinds of Prince stuff in there. You know, Prince wasn't very. I'm sure there was some sort of agreement when you go into the Hall of Fame about your music being, you know, stuff being able to, people could purchase stuff in the Hall of Fame or whatever. But I just, you know, that's just, and again, I ain't trying to be petty, y'all. I just feel like, you know, everything got a place. Put everything in its proper place. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tina Turner, I'm going to give you Tina Turner. But LL Cool J, Mary J. Blige, I'm just saying. But Sam Cooke and Ray Charles, but I would give, well, not so much Sam Cooke. But I could make a case for Ray Charles, but not so much Sam Cooke. No. Well, I just think they need to change the name. That's all I'm saying. Hey, anybody that came in, Ike and Tina Turner are in the Hall of Fame, but Tina should have, right. Ike and Tina are in, but Tina by herself with her stuff. Yeah. Hey, Sherry, anybody else that I didn't speak to? Coming to the stage. Okay, I will do. Let me drop the link for the Avon real quick. Coming to the stage. Watermelon Sugar. Watermelon Sugar is in the house. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Like I said, I'm as a music lover, and again, maybe it's because I'm a music lover. I don't know. As a music lover, I love all types of music. I love all genres of music. I listen to everything. Depends on my mood and the day of the week. I listen to everything. So I'm not upset with different people making it in and getting their flowers for the people who are still here to receive them. Like, I'm all here for the people who are still here to receive their flowers. I don't know. The name rock and roll, it just hit me different. I don't know. I'm just saying. Right, quintessential. When I hear rock and roll, I just think of different people. I don't know. Now I want to listen to River Deep Mountain High. Okay. Daryl Hall complained about not enough Philly artists in there. Daryl Hall, go sit down. Hey, Belize. I see your name, so I know you in here somewhere. Hey, Dominique. Aunt Dee. When they put artists who are not considered rock and roll seem odd. Yeah, and again, all I'm saying is either change the name to make it more inclusive or find a different Hall of Fame. Start an R&B Hall of Fame. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I would rather, because so many people have already been inducted that I wouldn't consider rock and roll, I'd rather they just change the name. Now, who the hell am I to tell them to change the name? I know, but it's me. But anyway, those are your newest inductees, and so I'm here for it. You know, yeah, I'm here for it. Your neighbor gonna be in pain. What y'all talking about? Hey, Mackenzie Jackson. I feel they should change the name of the award genre, but if they change the name, the whites are not going to be pissed. I don't know. They might, child. They might, child. I don't know. They might, child. Right. I just think they need to change the name. That's all. Hey, Brandon, what's up, boo? That's all. And again, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is great. It's a beautiful place. I've been there, and this was years ago that I went, so I'm sure it has been expanded and added and all kinds of stuff since I've been there. It's a beautiful place. Like, I'm here for it. I just, that's just me. Right, a music Hall of Fame. Because like I said, all I'm saying is, because if y'all think that the Grand Ole Opry is just going to let anybody in, y'all got another thing coming. It is the Grand Ole Opry, and it's going to be the Grand Ole Opry, okay? And you can make a country record if you want to. That don't make you a country artist. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's true. Pacino, you ain't wrong about that. You ain't wrong about that. Listen. So that was the Hall of Fame. I just was gonna tell y'all who got inducted. Again, I'm here for everybody that's being inducted. I don't have no beef with the people who are being inducted getting their roses. Okay, I ain't here for. Even though I'm not the biggest Jay-Z fan, I respect Jay-Z as an artist and what he's done. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. What kind of Hall of Fame you gonna create, Belize? Should I have even asked that question? Lord. Abby, I'm not doing this with you. Moving on. Right, she gonna create the corner Hall of Fame. Sorry, y'all. Where's my phone? All right. They got upset with the Dixie Chicks because they had Beyonce with them. Right. Remember they got upset when the Dixie Chicks did that song with Beyonce? Mm-hmm. Sure did. Sure did. They sure did. Thank you, Watermelon Sugar. So listen, before we get too deep into this, the Avon link is being dropped. Y'all go ahead and get your Avon on. Spring is getting here real quick. You might need to get you some of that Skin So Soft oil to get up in them. You know how the winter be doing our skin. Okay, you might want to get some of that oil. Get the oil going with that. The oil going that oil. No, the Dixie Chicks didn't have with it. It was the fans. It was country music had an issue with it. The Dixie Chicks ain't had no problem with Beyonce. Well, Watermelon Sugar, I understand. Avon may not be, it's not a, I guess it started off as a cosmetics company, but makeup has evolved so much since Avon started as a company. So yeah, and I think they've expanded into so many other areas that, yeah, it's a little limited. I'll be honest, it is. It's a little limited. I wouldn't go to Avon looking for 20 different palette choices and all of that. It's not gonna be there. But they got some cute stuff. I've been peeping some of the stuff. Hey Des, what's up, boo? Yeah, the artists and the CMAs were fine with Beyonce. It was the fans who had to affect. Right. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. And it wasn't like the Dixie Chicks or nothing. It was the fans. You know the fans. You know the fans. I just got laser liposuction and getting some skin so soft. Come summer, I'm gonna be gone. Okay, I know that's right. The laser lipos. I said, did I say liposuction? Liposuction. Did I say liposuction? Yeah. Laser liposuction. Okay. I need to get me some gel for this little cowlick right here. I cannot get this little piece of hair to lay down. And I do not have any, I don't know if I have any gel upstairs or not, honey. I'm going to tell you what I won't be using, honey. I won't be using no Gorilla Glue, okay? But see that little cowlick, it will not lay down. It just, I don't know why. I don't know what that's about. I'm late, but they don't like the Dixie Chicks. Well, you know, they don't like the Dixie Chicks after the Dixie Chicks made them comments about George W. Bush, honey. Yeah, they ain't really been no fans of the Dixie Chicks since then. And they changed their name. They not the Dixie Chicks no more. They just the Chicks. They just the Chicks. Speaking of which, okay, listen, that leads us right on into Ancient Mama, okay? Listen, they keep giving us shit we didn't ask for. Now, the Dixie Chicks, ain't nobody tell y'all to change our name. You could have kept Dixie on there just because, you know, everybody trying to be politically correct and be all, you know, Black Lives Matter now. Now you want to change your name to Dixie Chicks. Dixie meant the same thing 20 years ago when y'all came up with y'all name. It didn't just become a problem now because of Black Lives Matter, okay? It was an issue then. Now you woke, and now y'all just the Chicks. Which brings me to Ancient Mama. So the Ancient Mama done changed their name. Oh, they done changed their name to the Pearl something company. Hold on, let me find it. Child. They have changed their name to the Pearl Mining Company. Again. We didn't ask for that. Ain't nobody asked y'all to change Ancient Mama's name. We didn't tell y'all. We asked y'all to stop killing us in the middle of the street. That is what we asked y'all to stop doing. We asked y'all for the police to stop pulling us over for no damn reason and killing us. That is what we asked for, okay? We asked for some equality. That is what we asked for. That is it. That is all. And nobody asked y'all to fuck with Uncle Ben. And nobody asked y'all to fuck with Ancient Mama. Why y'all doing shit we did not ask for? Don't nobody give a damn about the name of Ancient Mama. You gave her a makeover 20 years ago. We was fine. We was fine after that. You took the scarf off her head. You gave her a little perm. Slimmed her down a little bit. Put a little makeup on her. That's it. That's all. We was cool. We was good. Nobody asked for all that shit. In the meantime, the people who killed Breonna Taylor are still walking around. That's what we wanted. George Floyd, we want them bastards to go to jail. That is what we asked for. People, over to the Pearl Mining Company. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a damn. Now, maybe I'm only speaking for myself. If y'all care, that's fine. That's fine. But I don't give a damn. I want the people who killed Breonna Taylor in jail. I want the people who killed George Floyd. I want them in jail. That's what I want. I want Trump to get convicted. That's what I want. These are the things that I care about. I don't care about, listen, because I'm still, listen. Because I don't even be drinking. Listen, I like Mrs. Butterworth. Don't nobody care about Miss Butterworth. She's still a fat black woman. And nobody said nothing about her. But because her name ain't Ancient Mama, don't nobody care that that's still a black woman, Miss Butterworth. I remember Miss Butterworth. That's who I like. I like Miss Butterworth. Yes, she was Des. Oh, we going to get to her. Oh, we going to get to her. Sis did that, okay? Right. That's what we care about. Can we get some justice? I still want to know what happened to oh Lord, now I can see her face, but I can't think of her name. The young lady down in Texas, that had just moved to Texas and got pulled over for making an illegal, for not putting on her turn signal, and then she miraculously came up dead. The one who was smoking a cigarette in the police officer's face, and then she miraculously committed suicide. Child, no, she didn't. Sandra Bland. Thank you, C. Golden. Say her name, Sandra Bland. Can we find out what happened to Sandra Bland? Because if y'all think I believe that girl committed suicide, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. Okay? Can we find out what happened to Sandra Bland? That's all. That's it. That's all. Can we put George Zimmerman in? That's it. That's all. This is what we want. That's what we want. Did we give a damn about Aunt your mama name? Did we give a damn about Aunt your mama name? The thing is, when we were out protesting, many went on Twitter and made a big deal about the names and the black images. I know, yeah. Yeah, and you're right, baby girl. I'm halfway being facetious, but I understand where it's coming from. And that's not to say that there aren't images that need to be updated and stuff. Like, I'm being funny, a little facetious, but seriously, in the grand scheme of things, like, can that not be at the top of the list? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there aren't things that need to be addressed, but do we need to put that at the top of the list? Like, is that what we gonna fix that? But we still ain't. Okay. I mean, you know. Exactly. Log cabin syrup tastes better. But the ones who started it are now mad. Right. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't make everybody happy. That's what I'm saying. People be crazy. I'm in this client WebEx meeting and she's a Trump supporter. She 5 seconds from a 45. Oh, jeez. Everybody, we're going to... Jonathan is the head chaplain in the room. Everybody say a silent prayer for Belize before she go off on this woman in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody say, let's say a prayer for Belize. Let's just... Okay. Please don't let Belize cuss that woman out. Okay. It's the easiest thing for white people to fix. They're still profiting off of racism. Facts. I buy maple syrup, not corn syrup, so my mama keeps ancient mama grits in the freezer. You know what? Right. Twitter ain't never happy. And black Twitter ain't never happy. Like, black Twitter really just child. Lord, don't Belize, don't be looking at, don't listen to Abby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't listen to Abby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, so that's that, y'all. That's the Pearl Mining Company, child. And don't that sound generic now? That sound bootleg, doesn't it? That sound bootleg. The Pearl Mining Company. Well, Target app has a section for black-owned groceries. I think a brand called Miss Richardson has a serve. Oh, now see, I would much rather do that. I would much rather support. Now see, that I think now, I don't have a problem with that. That sounds good. That Target, on the Target app, they have a section that lets you know where you can support black-owned businesses, the groceries and stuff. Now that's a useful tool. I can get with that. I can get with that. Right. The Pearl Mining Company, it don't even sound like syrup. Don't even sound like syrup. It does, Xavier. It sounds like a colonizing company like the British Indian Tea Company. You better come on through with the history. Hey, DC Kool-Aid and Lisa, y'all be safe out there in that weather. You know, it's supposed to snow over the next couple of days. Y'all be safe out there, honey. It's milling, not mining. Okay, El Teddy. Milling, mining, whatever. Tomato, whatever. I don't like it. It don't matter. I don't care. But thank you, sir. Milling, not mining. I'm sorry. I made up a whole nother company. All right, y'all. All right. So Tisha Campbell and her BFF, Tashina Arnold, are getting their own talk show. I'm actually here for it. Me too, DC Kool-Aid and Lisa. I'm going to be inside. I went out today. I had to run a couple of errands. I did that when I got out of my last class. I came in the house and I was like, daggone it, I meant to park my car. I do it when I get off of here. I meant to back into my parking space so I'd be out. I'll do it when I get. I'll go out and back in my parking space when I get off of here. Exactly, Xavier. We just want the black lady. That's it. Right. Sound like a place to buy some diamond rings, even though I said mining instead of milling. But yeah, I definitely like that. Now I'm okay. Now Target. See, that's why we love Target. Okay, because I like that idea. Now, that to me is a useful. That is a useful use of your powers. Okay. Oh, we're not talking about that white lady that spit on that woman. We're not doing it, no, ma'am. Because let me tell you what y'all would have never seen. Y'all have never seen that video because you'd have never had probable cause and a motive on me. Because that hooker would have come up missing. Hey, Monk Chip. Mwah. Hey, baby. 2 days in a row, Monk Chip. It must be your days off or something. Because I know you be working day and night, honey. Got you working day and night. Yeah, like I said, y'all never saw that video because they'd never had probable cause on me. No, ma'am. They wouldn't have had no motive over here. No, ma'am. Oh, you at work now? You just listening? Oh, okay. She said, "Nah, I'm at work." Ciao. So, okay. Yeah, that old lady knew what she was doing. Yeah, I saw another video where she was dancing with the woman. I said, well, she clearly don't care because she out here dancing with the woman. So you know what? Sometimes if you like it, I love it. Like, I'm sorry, I hate to say it like that, but if you like it, I love it. What I'm gonna do? You start at 2:30 p.m. to 8 a.m. Oh, okay. You work that graveyard. Okay, boo. Glue tape to wax. See, they just playing now. They just playing. Who the hell would use glue tape to wax themselves? Girl, if y'all don't get up out of here. Plenty of old white people who are racist, prejudiced, right mind or no, they knew what they were doing. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. I didn't use not one curse word. I just politely moved up the report deadline without notice from February the 26th to February the 12th and muted her. I love you so much, Belize. You petty. You are petty. All right, y'all. So Tashina Arnold and her BFF, Tisha Campbell, are getting their own talk show. I'm here for it. I like their chemistry. I think they get along well. It's going to be a COVID-style talk show, meaning they're going to be in their homes and they're going to interview people. And of course, you know, between the two of them, they are tapped into Black Hollywood. So they'll probably be able to get some really nice guests on their show. And they probably have a good chemistry with a lot of those people as well. You know, people that they've known for a long time, people that they've gotten along with and stuff like that. So I'm here for it. I don't have any dates or network or anything like that, but I'm definitely here for it. I'm open to it. I'm here for it. They have really good chemistry. They have really, really good chemistry. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. Abby, can you do me a favor? If when you get a chance, can you get Juggernaut of Soul's link for his YouTube channel, please? The Juggernaut of Soul, his link for me, please. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it too. And I don't even really do talk shows like that. Like I think I got talk showed out in the 90s because if you grew up, if you were in my age group, you know you had Oprah, you had Ricky Lake, you had Sarah Jassy, Sally Jassy, y'all know what I'm talking about, Jesse Raphael. You know, then of course we went into Queen Latifah and Tyra Banks and everybody and their cousins. Hell, Tempest Bledsoe had a damn talk show at one time. You just Jenny Jones, yeah. At a certain point, you got a little talk show. Even Maury Povich before he became the "You Are Not the Father King." You know, it just got to be a lot. After a while, it was like, okay, I'm over it. You know, so I think I sort of burnt out of talk shows around. I loved Rosie O'Donnell's show, and I think, and I used to watch Ellen, but I sort of kind of got over Ellen. But I still like her, but it's not must-see TV. Like if I'm flipping the channel and I'm home, yeah, Jerry Springer, Donahue, Geraldo, Monta. Exactly. Hold on. Can y'all see me? MC Light. I didn't know MC Light had one. Can y'all see me? Am I here? Something just came across my screen. I want to make sure I didn't. Okay, all right. It looked like something. I don't know if I was. Okay, all right, cool. All right, good. All right, y'all. So I'm here for it. I'll keep y'all posted when I get more information. I'll keep y'all posted. All right. Richard Bell. I forgot about Richard Bell. Let me tell you something. I love me some Rosie O'Donnell. I loved her talk show. I absolutely loved her talk show. Okay, y'all, do me a favor. I'm asking you. It's 82 people in this room right now. First of all, I hope that all of y'all are already subscribed to me. Okay, if you're not subscribed to me, go on and subscribe. Appreciate it. But I have a friend who started a YouTube channel. I've talked about him before. If y'all could please go and subscribe to his channel. He's at 404 subscribers. Of course, he's trying to get to his 1,000. But he was like, oh, I'm hoping to get to, my 500 by the end of March. So if y'all can all click the link, Ebby just dropped it. He's Juggernaut of Souls. He is a sneakerhead. He does the videos about sneakers and stuff like that. I know that all of y'all may or may not, be that big into sneakers and stuff. But if y'all could just do me a favor and subscribe and support him. And if you know people who are into sneakers or you are sneakerheads, if y'all could go and y'all can pass that link on to those people. His videos are cute and they're not too long. They're like 15 minutes long. And he talks about the newest whatever that's out. And he, talks about the price point and is it worth it and all that good stuff. So if y'all could just do me a favor, thank y'all. I appreciate it so much. You a secret sneakerhead? Oh, well, you definitely love it then if you a secret sneakerhead. But thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all. I didn't even tell him I was going to do it. I'm going to just wait and see what he says about his numbers going up. Oh, he does. Oh, he's a Nike Jordan person. So you're definitely going to enjoy his videos. That's where I saw those sneakers that I bought, those pink and yellow sneakers that I showed y'all. I found out about those sneakers through watching his videos. So thank y'all. I appreciate y'all doing that for me. Okay, so let's get into these basketball wives, child. So last night was the season premiere of the Basketball Wives. Have him hit me up and I can put him in contact with others from that YouTube community. Okay, I just gave you his link. Why don't you hit him up? You be over in that sector of YouTube? Okay. Moni in the middle. Where they at? In the middle. Really in the middle. Where she at? In the middle. All right. I'll tell him no. I'll tell him, El Teddy. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hey, Distant Lover. Every time I see your name, the song plays in my head. Distant Lover. Like it just plays in my head every time I see it. All right. I will do it. Thank you, El Teddy. Anyway. So, the premiere was last night. And so what it looked like is that this was all the footage that they had prior to the shutdown, prior to them having to stop filming. So let me just give y'all my brief synopsis of the situation. You could definitely see the trajectory that they were trying to take the storylines this season. They were going to turn Evelyn into a saint. She talked about she got baptized and she was doing, I've always done charity work, but since I got baptized, I started doing even more charity work. I'm about to throw an El Teddy line out now. Servicing all three of the major sporting leagues is not considered charity work. Evelyn. I'm just saying. So we had that going on. So, and then she was talking about her lawsuit and her crying, talking about how she was forced. She was forced to file a lawsuit because of the lies, and she's not a racist. She's not a racist. Phoebe, is it me? Or did Phoebe look different? Did she have some work done? We know she didn't gain no weight. She a little old thing. But did she look like, y'all in the chat, y'all, people who looked at it last year when Phoebe was on it, does Phoebe look different to y'all? She looked like she got some work done or something. I can't put my finger on it, but she looked different. She looked different. I couldn't put my finger on it. I can't tell you what happened or what didn't happen, but she looked different. Now, in her confessional, she looked closer to where she was last season, but in her scenes, she looked different. I didn't even recognize her at first. Is it the teeth, Botox, skin peel, something? Yeah, she did something different. Something is different. Okay, is that what it is? Her mouth? Okay, maybe that's what it is. That she got them teeth fixed, honey. Well, listen. I ain't never mad at somebody who uses their check wisely, okay? I ain't never mad at the people who take their check and do some things positive with the check. I'm not mad about that. I ain't mad, but I definitely saw it was a little different. And then they talking about she talking about some, I got offered a record deal, but I decided not to take it. Okay. Okay. I don't think any of us are mad about that. I'm just saying. Yeah, she definitely could use some sandwiches, Abby. She's a little low thing. She is definitely a little low thing. Yeah, she definitely, hey, loving my piece. So then OG and Jackie sit down and have the conversation. Now, earlier today, over to Giving You the Real Teas live, they was talking about Jackie having some colorism issues herself with her daughter. Now, I don't know nothing about that. I remember something about her daughter and a doll or some shit. I don't know. And her daughter wrote a book. I don't know. I don't know nothing about all of that. But yeah, so there seems to have been something with Jackie, and that's why they were like, Jackie don't need to be talking about no colorism. But it looks like they were going to try to set up OG having a conversation with Shani to clear the air with Shani. Then we had Malaysia and Jackie. Malaysia was like, listen, I don't know if I'm ready to have no conversation with Jackie. Now, I'll get to that in a minute about how I felt like Malaysia acted a fool in that last scene that I thought was unnecessary. Jackie's daughter did say Jackie was colorist towards her and favored the lighter daughter. Yeah. Jackie has neglected one daughter while uplifting the other, and it even bordered on abuse during childhood. Ooh, okay. Yep, that's terrible. I really need people to know being called ugly has nothing to do with your skin tone and everything to do with your face. Listen, Abby, listen. Because when OG used, now don't get me wrong, I'm not going down that road with y'all. But when OG was like, because she called me ugly, I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If she don't think you pretty, that don't make her a colorist. I'm just saying. Oh, it got so bad for her, for Jackie. Yeah, I thought Jackie was leaving the show too at one time. So yeah, so okay, so there's that. Now, OG explained that, basically at this point, she really can't talk to Evelyn even if she wants to because it's become a legal issue. And that is true. And you can tell that she said exactly what her lawyer told her to say. She said, that is my opinion. I believe that she has done things to me that are racist. And I think she's racist, and I have every right to put that on my social media. That is clearly what her lawyer told her to say. And we've talked about that here before. To prove defamation, you have to show some sort of it. If she believes that Evelyn is a racist, whether you agree with her or not, if that's her belief, that's her belief. I agree, Patty Duke. I agree. I said it before. I do not think that OG is an attractive woman, and I don't think it had nothing to do with color. I just don't think she's an attractive woman. Now, somebody else might think she's beautiful, and that is fine. But that don't make me a colorist or a racist or whatever you want to call me just because I don't find that woman pretty. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't like her attitude. I don't like her personality. That don't make me a colorist. I don't like her. From what I've seen on the show, I don't know her personally in real life, but from what I've seen on the show, I don't like her. But that does not make me a colorist. That just makes me somebody that don't like her. But I don't like Evelyn either. So, go figure. Don't think Evelyn is a racist, but this karma for her being an evil, superficial biatch to the women all these years. I agree, loving my piece. I think, and again, we've had this conversation on here before. People making racist statements does not automatically make them a racist. It doesn't. If I say something that is racially insensitive, it doesn't automatically make me a racist. It doesn't. Somebody used the example of when she was made fun of when she was talking about the nail tech, and she called when she called Cece Ling Ling, that was probably a very bad joke. It wasn't funny. It was ill-advised. OG voice annoys me, and them lashes are a no. Listen, it's always a no with OG. Her makeup is always wrong. Her outfits are always wrong. I'm sorry. Her hair is usually wrong. It just is. It just is. I think she is colorist and misappropriates Black culture. I can't tell you that you're wrong. That is your opinion. They laugh off Evelyn's evil and aggression, but treat OG like she's a wild animal. Being racist is a lifestyle. One ignorant comment does not necessarily mean you're a racist. I agree. Do I like Master Splinter? I don't even know who that would be. I don't know that person. Y'all have to remember, I am only 3 seasons in on Basketball Wives. I think this is my 4th season, of Basketball Wives. Third or 4th season. I don't know these people. Are you talking about Shawnee? Am I to assume that Master Splinter is Shawnee? Is that who that is? Being racist. Oh, yeah. Yeah, OG's first season on the show, it was really bad. Like, if you go back to her first season, her outfit and her makeup, it was always wrong. It was always wrong. Master Splinter is Shawnee, aka Rashawn. Yeah, I know T calls her Rashandria, something like that. Yeah. So that's just my 2 cents on it. But it definitely looked like they were trying to turn the situation into Evelyn is the reformed. I was baptized. I've been doing all this charity work. I'm not a racist. Malaysia and Jackie. So now Terrence was saying that Shawnee is moving to Houston because they are doing a spinoff of Basketball Wives in Houston. Do we need another one? The Ling Ling comment was used to insult Cece. Yeah, Cece. Yeah, Cece. She called Jackie a roach. She painted OG as being aggressive, though she has not displayed what she has. Racist, no. Colorist, yes. Now, y'all, I'm going to disagree with you on that. And if I got to go over to stream y'all, maybe we got to go. I disagree. OG has been very aggressive. Now, I disagree if you're saying that OG has showed no signs of being aggressive. Now, that ain't true. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. OG has been aggressive since the first scene that she has been in when she came after Kristen for no damn reason, insinuating that Kristen's husband was cheating on her. No. Now, I'm not going to go with you down that road. I ain't going to go with you down that road. That's what I'm saying. We don't even need Basketball Wives at all. Do we really need another one? Okay, but you know what, y'all? This is what I'm going to say about that. I hear what you're saying. But when people threaten you physically, regardless of whether they jump up out their seat or not, because OG has physically has threatened those women multiple times. She threatened Phoebe last season for, she been, hey, Natalia, mwah, mwah. Hey, what's up, auntie? That's what I'm saying, Abby. Just because she has not. Now, I know Evelyn has been physical, and I'm not, I'm not defending Evelyn. I don't like her ass either. But OG is aggressive. I'm sorry. Just because she has not jumped out of her seat and jumped across the table does not mean she's not aggressive. She is aggressive. You have to find some footage of what to send me? Of OG not being aggressive? Now, I've been watching the show since OG's been on the show. I think the season OG came on was my first season. So I've been watching since OG. So to me, OG has been very aggressive. I know Evelyn's aggressive. I know Evelyn's aggressive. I got that. I know. I know all about her jumping across the tables, and I know all about Evelyn. I know she's aggressive. Absolutely. You're right. But again, this is not an Evelyn versus OG situation. I'm not even talking about Evelyn. I'm only talking about OG. I'm not comparing OG to Evelyn. I'm talking about OG. OG is aggressive. Period. To me. She has threatened physical harm on those women on that show multiple times. She's been aggressive since she came on that show. She was aggressive to Kristen in that very first scene. And then when Malaysia invited her out, she came at Evelyn crazy in that very first scene. Evelyn was just trying to be like, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the crew. And OG was nasty to her. In that very first, when Malaysia took now, or was it Evelyn? One of them invited her out, and the other one, but her and Evelyn got into it. And then that's when Malaysia made the comments about her wig. Now, that wasn't nice. That wasn't nice that Malaysia made them comments about her wig, but Malaysia wasn't lying. The girl wigs was busted, dusted, and disgusted, okay? She won't lie about the girl's wigs being bad, but she was rude about how she approached it. But OG's been aggressive since she's been on the show, in my opinion. That's why I ain't had no sympathy for her last season. Because I was like, girl, like, you don't get to come at them people, talk to them crazy, and treat them in your kind of way. And then when they come back on you, now all of a sudden, you a damsel in distress. I don't think so. I don't think people are saying OG isn't aggressive. We're saying the cast treats their aggression differently, and that's where the colorism plays a part. But I'm not having this conversation. All right, I'm moving on. Tammy got screwed over trying to play ball with Shawnee's foul, so yeah. Saying OG is aggressive doesn't mean Evelyn and other women are not aggressive or give them a pass. Exactly. Absolutely. Just because Evelyn is aggressive doesn't make OG not. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that wig was bad. Listen, OG's wig was bad. Her makeup was bad. Her clothing choices were bad. Y'all remember that outfit she wore the first time? This might have been the first time she was with Evelyn. When they went out to that little boutique and her ass came in there with that, like, her boobs was hanging out the side, and I said, what the fuck? I mean, did she look in the mirror before she left the house? I mean, now I will say this. I'm gonna tell you the best I ever saw OG look was at her retirement party last season. She looked really nice at her retirement party. Now I will say that. That's the nicest I ever saw her look. The outfit she had on, her hair, her makeup, it looked really, really, really nice. It was really, really, really nice. And that bubblegum pink lipstick with no liner, okay. You said never, never, never. Natalia said no, ma'am. I think one of the most aggressive moments came in season 1 or 2 when Jen's ex, right, when he threw that drink in her face. Yes, baby. Eric threw that drink dead smack. Now I wasn't even watching the show, but you know that went viral. I remember that. You thought she looked good on the vacation? Okay. When she was at home chilling with her boo? Okay. Now, let's talk about that for a second. Let's get off of the Evelyn OG situation. Let's talk about that for a second. OG is aggressive, and that's all. I'm going to leave it there. Why is she still, listen, now, for as much as aggressive as she is with these other women, I need her to get that aggressive with her man. I need her to get that aggressive with Kwame. She's been begging for a commitment from Kwame for 3 seasons. She came on here begging for a commitment from Kwame. You still don't have no ring. You still don't have more of a commitment than you had 3 years ago. But y'all buying a house together. Y'all ain't just buying a house. Y'all are having a house built. And that man ain't even put a ring on your finger yet. You ain't got no promise ring. You don't have no engagement ring. You damn sure don't have no wedding ring. Girl, you a new kind of fool. You a new kind of fool. Ain't no way in hell. You've been asking this man for 3 years for some sort of a commitment. For 3 years. New kind of fool, okay? Right, and she acting like she wants something. I don't have my ring yet, but we are building our dream home. Girl, you a new fool. You are a new fool. Building your dream home. Are you crazy? Hey, Dewana. I think OG is intimidating, but no less aggressive than Evelyn. I agree. OG makes it hard to want to champion her. She sure does. At least for me, she does. Hey, Blue Cartier. I ain't seen you in a while, girl. Hey, how are you? I don't like how Phoebe boyfriend tried to mind screw her, tell her she cheated because he thought she cheated. Bull, in my opinion. I agree, Natalia. That whole, yeah, he did pull a Jedi mind trick on her. He was like, I cheated on you because you was cheating on me. And Phoebe was like, but I wasn't. Was I? Like, it was like, I said, girl, you just let that man put a good old mind trick on you. A good old Jedi mind trick on you, honey. Latina's aggression is called spicy, while Black women is called aggressive. Okay. Is it just me, or do they give swinger vibes like they be having girls and boys coming through the back door? Who? Kwame and OG? Who want either one? Okay, shut up. I'm just gonna shut up. Hey, Sparkle, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while either. I'm glad to see all y'all coming through here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one right there. Because I guess there's somebody for everyone. Did you see Evelyn's face when Phoebe said that she might be getting married for a split second? She was green. Let me tell y'all something. What made Evelyn think that her and Malaysia were in any kind of position to give Phoebe advice on how to date a baller? Last I checked, both of y'all were single. So whatever you thought clearly don't work. How you give her advice on how to date a baller? And don't neither one of y'all date one. Y'all didn't have no successful relationship. Hell, Evelyn, you went through the NBA, the NFL, and Major League Baseball, and you still couldn't make none of them work. How you giving that girl advice on anything? Right. Worst advisory session ever. Oh, you stay in the bushes. It's okay. It's all right. Building a house is a commitment. Child. Wouldn't build a Barbie dream house with a boyfriend. Okay. Exactly. I wouldn't even have a dog with a boyfriend. Because then you got to worry about who's going to get the dog when y'all break up. Nah, we good. We ain't buying no TV together. Either you paying for it or I'm paying for it. We ain't splitting shit. Nope. I don't even want to split no fire stick with you because when it's over, I'm taking it with me. It's my fire stick. It belongs to me. We not splitting shit. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah, she got to go down through the NHL, honey. She got to get her an NHL player, child. Ooh. Evelyn hasn't finished running through all the sports. Still on her list, soccer, hockey, race car driving. Child. Now, if he going to buy me the house and put my name on the deed and it belonged to me free and clear, okay, we might be able to have a conversation. But, yeah, no. Yep, I'm taking the ice tray. No, he can have the ice trays. I'm taking the fire stick, though. I'm taking the air fryer. He can have the microwave. You know what I mean? Like, we got to have some clear lines around here. Some very clear lines. Some very, very clear lines around here. We're not playing those games. Not Malaysia's plus size and refuse to believe it. Child. She's securing the checks. Child. Evelyn needs to just get a job. How about that? Didn't Kat buy Hazel her house? I mean, after what her and Kat went through, that's the least he could do is buy that woman a house. I mean, after what they went through, child. Lord, that you talk about a crazy ass relationship, child. I wouldn't call Malaysia plus size. Now, is she thicker than a Snicker? Yeah. Is she probably a size, 10, 12? Okay. But to me, that ain't BBW. Sorry. That ain't plus size to me. Sorry. I'm going to tell you what I consider plus size. If you can't buy it at the regular store and you need a special section, that's plus size. If you can still find your size in the regular section of the store, you ain't plus size. That's how I look at it now. Call me crazy, child. Call me crazy. Why does Evelyn's daughter act more mature and independent than her? Because she is. Well, listen, I ain't mad at nobody. Listen, lipo was there for a reason. Shit. Oh, plus size. Listen, I'm living proof that plus size can be sexy, bitch. What? Okay. Shoot. We don't play them games. Yeah. But her getting lipo, I ain't mad at her. Get it how you get it. Get it how you get it. El Teddy, did you mean to set it as a premiere? You set your are you still in the bushes, El Teddy? You set your Bling Empire as a premiere. Did you mean to set it as a premiere? Good. She trying to break the floozy cycle. She should. All right. Let's get in. Okay. I just want to make sure. I didn't know you knew. Okay. All right. Let's get into these last these two topics real quick. The Real Housewives of Dallas. I don't know if y'all watch it or not. I know a few of y'all do. It wasn't that exciting. Last night's episode really wasn't that exciting. They had a pizza party over to Dr. Tiffany's house. Listen, Dr. Tiffany is one of those people that should never have people in her house. She is OCD, okay? And she's one of those people that just don't like people in her personal space. And that's okay. It's okay to say, I'm not comfortable with you in my personal space. And so I'm going to rent an Airbnb and we can have all the fun we want there. Or I'm going to rent, a hall or a party place. Or I'm going to rent out a restaurant or whatever. And we're going to have all the fun we want to have. But she is clearly not someone that is comfortable with having people in her home. Okay. That's how she got into Mark Anthony's house. Well, and then so the big event was Tiffany had a pizza party at her house. It was like a make your own pizza. They have a wood burning pizza oven, one of those big pizza ovens at her home because she got a beautiful house. House is gorgeous, and right, Belize, right. Well, she's actually Asian, but okay, same, So she goes into, so they have all the ingredients to make their pizza. So she was like, we're going to have a contest and we're going to see who makes the best pizza. So they've got all these ingredients. Her husband made the dough. So they got the hand tossed dough. And of course they have a chef there to get the pieces in and out of the oven. Somebody that knows how to work the oven, and everything like that. And she says, I've got a secret ingredient for you guys. For everybody, I have a secret ingredient. And she has crickets. Now, I know that in some parts of the world, crickets are a delicacy. Just like grasshoppers, just like rodents. In different parts of the world, people eat different things. But she knows she ain't dealing with them kind of people, okay? These are the same people that didn't want to eat a chicken foot when she took them to the authentic Chinese restaurant and she was trying to explain to them how chicken feet is a delicacy in her country. They didn't want no parts of the chicken foot. What make you think them women want crickets? And she had all flavors, honey. She had like buffalo style, honey mustard. Like who knew they had all them flavors of crickets? So she put crickets on her pizza, but she didn't tell nobody. So then when it was time for them to judge for the contest, she said, well, everybody has to taste everybody else's pizza because how can we make an honest decision if we don't eat anyone else's pizza? And she passed that pizza around with them crickets on it. Because she hid the crickets. And she waited until, she was like, how'd you like my pizza? How do y'all like my pizza? Is my pizza good? Was my pizza good? How y'all like my pizza? Let's see if I burnt myself, y'all. Anyway. Y'all. This the Real Housewives of Dallas. Confirm,
you'd like to call Classic home.
What? Anyway. Y'all. She told them women that there was crickets in that pizza. Hey, Royalty Forever. I would have caught a case. I would have caught a case. Brandy ended up throwing up and she was all polite about it. She went into the bathroom. I'd have threw it right on her feet. She was probably wearing some Louboutins. I would have threw it right on her damn feet. Right on her feet. And her thing was, well, I was just pulling a prank. I said, girl, pulling a prank would be to pretend like you had put crickets on the pizza and told the girls it was crickets on the pizza and got their reaction and then said, nah, I'm just playing. I'm joking. I didn't really put crickets on the pizza. A prank would have been to slide like some plastic crickets after you cook the pizza, obviously, to put that on there to make it look like it was crickets on the pizza. Like that is how you play those games. You don't really put the crickets on and then trick me into eating what I told you I didn't want to eat. Listen. And then I would have turned into a rich white woman and I would have had all sorts of allergies. I would have had an allergy against crickets and I'd have sued the hell out of her. I'd have developed an allergy against crickets. And I'd have sued the hell out of her after I whooped her ass. I whooped her ass first. Exactly, it's me, D. Right. Some pranks, and like I said, I could see the prank if you pretended like it was crickets on the pizza and then was like sight, like, you know, pretend for about 5 minutes, let everybody give you their reaction, and oh my gosh, and then be like, girl, I'm playing. I know I ain't putting no crickets on that damn pizza. I'm playing. Like, that's a prank. But to trick somebody into eating something they told you they did not want, no, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. And like I said, I probably would have caught a case because I'd have whooped her ass. I feel like my first instinct would have been to swing on her. Like, seriously, I don't even think I would have thought about it. I think my first instinct would have been to swing. I don't even think I would have thought about it. We're not playing those games. See, that's why Black folks don't eat at other people's houses. I know, right? Well, you anticipate things like that when you're on a show like that kind of stuff. Like, you know they're gonna be doing some crazy stuff, right? But no, ma'am. Nope. We're not playing no games. I honestly might have tried it if I was told it. Right. If you were told ahead of time and you wanted to, like Deandra, I think, because if y'all watch the show, y'all know what's about. Deandra is a foodie. She eats that kind of stuff. She wasn't tripping. But like I said, Brandy immediately got sick to her stomach. Yeah, you just don't play those kinds of games with people. It's just not cute. It's just not cute. It's just not cute. All right. Now let's talk about this impeachment. We ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time on to the impeachment, but let's go and talk about this impeachment. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know if the Democrats are gonna be able to change anybody's mind. You know, reports are that Josh Hawley had his feet kicked up and was reading a book and wasn't even paying attention. Yesterday, Ted Cruz was doing paperwork, wasn't paying attention. So we know that there are some people who, it doesn't matter what they put up on that screen, they're not going to change their mind. They're not going to respond. We know that. But if you sit through that whole thing, the way they slow walked that today, the way they slow walked that situation today, and they were able to show a direct connection between Donald Trump's words and that riot that took place on January the 6th. They went all the way back to like tweets he started putting out in like October, November. Like, if we lose the election, it's going to be because they stole it from us. If this happened, it's going to be because they stole it. Like, and they go all the way back and bring it, and they brought it all the way up to January 6th. And even the speech that he was giving broke down his words in the speech that he was giving. I mean, then the way that they, of course, the timeline, we saw the timeline a little bit yesterday. And then the way they used his tweets, they even went back to stuff that happened, like when Donald Trump's supporters surrounded that Biden bus in Texas remember that happened like about a month before the election, maybe something like that, around Biden's bus and ran the bus off the road. Y'all remember when that happened? And Donald Trump tweeted, "I love Texas." Like they were even showing that type of stuff. Like, see how he's been encouraging the violence, and the person who organized that was at the riot. They were like, and the person who organized it was at the riot. They talked about how he told the Proud Boys to stand down and stand by. He was like, and they were at the riot. Like they laid that thing out. They did an excellent job. So far, in my opinion, they've done an excellent job. They've done a really, really good job of piecing this together. And even this evening, they took the Republicans, their own words, that on the day of the riot, what they said about the riot and what they said about Donald Trump and how they blamed Donald Trump and they begged Donald Trump to say something, they used his own words against him. So the people like the Mitch McConnells that said this was treasonous, they used his own words against him in there. I said, oh, y'all did this. Now, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean that people are going to be swayed by it, but it won't be from lack of effort. The Democrats definitely did not dial this in like, oh, well, we know people know. You know, they definitely didn't say, oh, well, y'all know he did it. Like they didn't. No. They are doing a really, really good job, in my opinion. The Democratic Party laid out a phenomenal case. They absolutely did. Yeah, y'all. They absolutely. You're right. That's what they got to do. And like I said, the Josh Hawleys of the world. I mean, hell, he a Proud Boy himself, so he don't give a damn. He gave the symbol on his way in on January the 6th. Then they showed. Oh, that's the other thing that was real deep. They showed just how close. Which again, some of this stuff we didn't see. We haven't seen a lot of this footage. They showed how Chuck Schumer was being escorted down the hallway. And his detail, his Secret Service detail had their guns drawn and how they actually did go down the hallway and had to turn around because the protesters were coming down the hallway. Mike Pence was that close to coming face to face with they were in the hallway with the protesters. I mean, it wasn't the large crowd. It was a couple of people who probably had wandered off from the crowd and just happened to be in the right hallway at the right time. But like Chuck Schumer, Mike Pence, and it was not Nancy Pelosi, but somebody else literally was in the hallway at the same time as the protesters, and they were able to get them and go, take them in another direction and get away. Because those hallways are long. It's not like they were like right there in each other's face. But they came that close. They also played the radio. The radio with the Capitol Police talking to DC Police, talking to, they played the radio recordings of them going back and forth talking about what was going on. Yeah, it was a lot. Trump was gaslighting and planting seeds and those crazy ass people. Absolutely. Right. It didn't start on but when they went down the tweets, I mean, y'all. Right. He's been a Proud Boy since college. Right. Joshua Hawley. The new release video footage was something. That footage is just a lot. There's a bit of a kerfuffle happening right now. Senator Lee wants his quote stricken from the record, said he was misquoted. No, he won't. Child, he won't misquote it. It was meant. Child. Oh, yeah, Dewana. I was talking to my acupuncturist yesterday, and I was saying there's going to be a whole class. There's going to be a whole curriculum on Trumpism. Like this is going to be a class in political science class curriculum. I would say as soon as next school year, maybe the year after that. Considering colleges got some other stuff they're dealing with like COVID, but I definitely see curriculum being written right now. It's going to be 1 million books. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so many books. But I definitely see classes and curriculum being developed about Trumpism. It's absolutely there. To see those red hats storm the Capitol, child. When we saw I'm telling y'all yesterday, the gallows, when you saw that they had built a gallows and come to find out that was for Mike Pence because they consider Mike Pence a traitor to them because he didn't do what Trump told him to do, which was illegal. But I'm having a parliamentary procedure orgasm watching this impeachment stuff in the last 15 minutes on C-SPAN. I mean, clearly I'm not watching it right now. I'm over here talking to y'all, but child. The impeachment managers are doing an awesome job. Like, they definitely took this seriously. They definitely didn't think it was going to be a layup or a slam dunk. They definitely knew that they had to put some real work in. They definitely took this seriously. Absolutely took it seriously. You think Pence needs to testify? Child. Senator Lee might be able to get what the Dems said about him stricken from the record. Maybe. I'm not watching it right now, so I don't know what the kerfuffle is about. I'm so glad us as Black people got more sense than to storm the Capitol building. Well, here's the thing: it would have been a massacre. Instead of a riot, we'll be talking about the bloodiest day in American history. Because I promise you, it'd have been about 40, 50 Black folk dead on them Capitol steps. And I think that's a very low ball estimation. But I promise you, it wouldn't have gone down like that. We wouldn't even be talking about no riot. We'd be talking about the bloodiest day in U.S. history. Well, probably not, El Teddy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even fooled into thinking that this is going to end in a conviction. But what I will say is, I appreciate the fact that the Dems did not lay down and just let it go. The Black impeachment lady's outfit was amazing. Yeah, that outfit was pretty. Yeah, her outfit was pretty. Yeah, trust me when I tell you that I am not sitting here thinking that they were so compelled that we're going to get, 17 Republicans to flip. I'm not fooled into thinking that that's going to happen. But what I am saying is I am impressed with what they're presenting. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So. Oh, you said they're trying to soften it with censure talk. Child, nobody wants no damn censure. It might happen, child. Listen, I ain't holding my breath at all. Okay, I ain't holding my breath at all. I ain't holding my breath at all. I just know how these people roll, because the Republican Party has become so polarized that I just don't see it. I don't see enough of them, even though they know it's wrong and they know that Trump did this. I don't see enough of them having enough of a backbone to go against the party. I mean, go against this. I don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see it happening. Will one or two vote for conviction? Sure. One or two might do it. But do I think it's going to be 17, which is what we need? No. I just don't believe it. That's just me, though. All right, you guys. Abby, can you drop Juggernaut of Souls link one more time? It's a few more people in the room. I'm asking for a favor, you guys. A friend of mine has started his YouTube channel. His name is Juggernaut of Souls, and he does he's a sneakerhead. He does sneaker reviews. Now, I know that y'all might not care about sneakers, but if y'all could please do me a favor and subscribe to his channel. We're trying to help him get his subscribership up, get his numbers up. And even if you're not a sneakerhead, maybe you know somebody who is a sneakerhead, who likes sneakers, who's into sneakers, or whatever the situation is, if y'all could please subscribe to his channel for me, please. Abby, are you here, Abby? Abby might be doing something. Oh, there it is. Abby just dropped the link. It's Juggernaut of Souls. If y'all could please subscribe to his channel for me, please. It's 82 people in the room. If y'all could go on over there and hook him up. He has over 400, less than 500. He's trying to get to 500. He said by the end of March. So I'm trying to help him get to his 500, child. Oh, you say he's handsome. He is handsome. And he's funny. His videos are funny. Abby finds him entertaining, child. You know, she don't care about no sneakers. I'm glad the Democrats are at least going through the process to show it's unacceptable, even if they don't win the effort. I agree. I agree, Lauren. I agree. Also, you guys, go ahead over to my Avon link, please, and check it out. Pick up some stuff. They got Avon got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They got candles. They got CBD products. You know, they got the little makeup, the cologne. They got the Skin So Soft. Okay. Avon got a little bit of everything over there. They even have essential oils, and they have diffusers. Okay. You can get whatever you into. You can get a little bit of this. You can get a little bit of that on over there. Okay. You can get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So y'all go check out my Avon. I'm trying to, I need $250 in sales to get to my next goal. So I'm trying to get my next goal by the end of February. If y'all could go check that out for me, that would be much appreciated. And sneakers should be the Cheaters reboot. And we'll be dropping the next 3 chapters of Indigo tomorrow over on the backup channel. All right. Thank y'all for being here. I'm about to jump off of here. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Not sure what y'all gonna get tonight, but we know we have the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion part 1 tonight. Married at First Sight tonight. Marrying Millions comes on tonight. Sisters comes on tonight. I don't know what y'all gonna get, but it's a bunch of stuff that's coming on tonight. So I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace.